everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Redhead Boo here, back with a new video. So today, since it's Friday, I am filming and uploading new content. It's going to be Olly Murs themed, if you can't tell from the sweatshirt. And if you haven't seen my latest video, which was my vlog from seeing him on tour last Friday? Yeah, last Friday night was when I went, and I thought I'd do like a Q&A about the night, and yeah. So I hope you will enjoy it, and I will actually link the vlog in the description box so you can also check that out if you want to. Okay, so question number 1. What was the view from your seat like? Our view was really good, actually, because the First Direct Arena, I don't know if any of my subscribers have been, but it's quite small in comparison to ones like the O2 or Manchester Arena. It's sort of like more round, so wherever you are a lot closer. I'm a big fan of going to the First Direct Arena, but I do sort of prefer like floor seating to like the tiered blocks. I think especially for a concert, like, I love to stand up, I love to dance, I love to sing, and sometimes you do get the miserable people who tell you to sit down, which sadly was the case, like it usually is. But did that stop me? No. No. So yeah, it was a good view, but the thing is with Olly, his VIP is quite expensive, but I do definitely think if he did another arena tour, I would look into getting VIP, because the view that the people who had VIP got just looked incredible. So yeah, definitely think that's the case. And I have been front row for Olly before, and it was so much fun. So yeah, it was a good view, but I would prefer floor seating next time. Question number 2. What did you think to the set list? I loved this set list so much. So much. It was just everything. Like, I got to hear some of my favourite songs. I got to hear some that I haven't heard in quite a while. And what I loved, well, it is sort of another question, but whenever Olly does a tour, like an arena tour, a summer tour, whatever, he always does like medleys, and the medley on this tour, I am going to say it now, was hands down the best medley he has ever done. I loved it. It was just so much fun and really got like the audience going, and it was just so interactive, so much fun, and yeah, I just loved this medley so much. So yeah, and I did film a bit of it for the vlog. I didn't film a lot of it, so I did sort of film little bits of it, so check that out if you want to. The next question, now this is a very hard one to answer, like really hard, because there were so many good things to choose from, but I'm still gonna do it. So question number 3, what was your favourite song from the set list? God, I think I sort of have like a top 3, yeah, so I'm gonna say oh no. In at number 3, I'm going to have to say the medley, because it had like YMCA, Dancing on the Ceiling, Celebration, Sex on Fire, Don't Stop Believing, There was another one. What was the other one? And Blame It on the Boogie. Like, they were just iconic, really. And yeah, but I'll explain more about that further along the questions, because I do have one that relates to the actual tour itself. So yeah. In at number 2, I'll say, you see, it's a toss-up between 2 for in at number 2, so I'm sort of doing like a top 4. So in at number 2, I'm going to say Right Place, Right Time, because that song has always been one of my favourites to hear. Like, recorded, live, it's just incredible. Like, hands down, one of the best songs Olly has ever done. But on another note, I had to include this moment as like one of my favourites because it was so cute. Now, if you don't know, if you're not a fan of Olly Murs, he used to present the Extra Factor on TV with Caroline Flack, and they were like the closest friends to exist. And in 2020, Caroline actually committed suicide, and on this tour and on the previous summer tour, I believe he decided to do a tribute to her and decided to sing Sweet Caroline, but he like completely stripped it back, completely slowed it down, and it was just so beautiful. And he had like photos of Caroline on the screen and like ones of him and her together, and it was just so cute. And I'll admit it now, I cried. It was just so emotional. And I did decide, because usually when I vlog, I only vlog like a small section of a song, and it's usually like my favourite part of the song. But because that was such a standout moment, I decided to film literally the whole performance because it was just beautiful. And his voice in the song just broke me. Like, he got emotional, he had like little voice breaks, and I was just so proud of him. And it's such a brave thing to do as well, especially like because mental health is such a big impact to a lot of people, especially since the pandemic. So yeah, I just, hats off to him. He absolutely nailed it, and it is one of my favourite songs he's ever covered. And yeah, a lot of respect for him, a lot of respect. So yeah, love you, Olly. And then in at number 1 has got to be I'm saying it now, my all-time favourite Little Mix. No, wrong person. Olly Murs single, song, just everything. And I am talking, and it did not disappoint live, I am of course talking about I Hate You When You're Drunk. That song is just everything. I bloody love it. Like, I absolutely adore it. It's just the energy, it's the lyrics, the crowd participation, the interactions. Like, it did not disappoint me in any way. I loved it. And yeah, that song. And I did get my friend to try and film me just dancing along to it, to like tweet and put on my story and everything. And yeah, I just love it. I just do. It's such a good song. Question number 4. Funniest memory of the night. So yeah, the funniest memory of the night for me was before and actually after the concert, so it wasn't during the concert. Because me and my friends weren't the biggest fans of the support act, we decided to go into the arena a bit later on. So we decided to go to Wetherspoons, literally outside the arena, and we had shots. And it was really, really nice to just sit outside and have shots and drinks and stuff. But it was also like really funny because I'd never do that before. But yeah, it was just such a nice moment to just like, and it was warm enough to sit outside as well, which isn't always the case with the UK. But yeah, I absolutely loved it, and there is a clip in the vlog of me taking a shot after the concert because it was such a good night, and yeah, definitely one of my favourites. Question number 5. Did you buy any merch? The answer, of course, is yes. But I didn't actually spend too much money. I always used to buy like t-shirts and stuff at merch stands and like programs, wristbands, but he didn't have any wristbands, and I collect quite a few wristbands now. And programs, but programs have become ridiculously expensive, like ridiculous. It was £15, I think, to get just a program, and I was a bit like, I don't really want to pay £15 just for a program, so I said no. But online I saw that he had put up like some of his tour merch, so I went on there to see like what sort of merch I would get, and saw this incredible hoodie that I just had to get. So on the front, don't know how you can see it, is a rose, and then this is the back, and it's got all of the tour dates: Olly Murs Marry Me Tour 2023, and a huge rose. And honestly, I got it in a medium, and this hoodie is the comfiest tour hoodie piece of merch that I own. I always used to quite like the small ones to be quite tight, but I decided to get it in a medium, to get it oversized, and it was the best decision I ever made because it is like living in a blanket. So yeah, I love this hoodie so much. Okay, so question number 6. Oh, perfect. This is the one I wanted to talk about. What did you think to the concept of the tour, since it was the Marry Me tour? So, the whole concept of this tour, obviously, Olly is getting married in the summer. I'm so happy for him because it's what he deserves. And the whole idea of basically the medley was to have like his wedding song playlist, and then he would like perform it live for us. And yeah, and I loved the whole idea. Like when he came out on stage, he was wearing like an all white suit, and he had like a flower in his jacket pocket, and it was all like wedding themed. And yeah, it was just adorable, and I absolutely loved the whole concept of it. And yeah, I'm going to say it now, by far my favourite Olly Murs tour, my favourite Olly Murs show, and yeah, I just loved this tour so much. Very special. Question number 7. Was there a song on the set list which surprised you? Yes, there was. So, if you saw my album reaction video I did to Marry Me, to the whole album, apart from Die of a Broken Heart, I think I did do I Hate You When You're Drunk. And one of the songs on that reaction that I wasn't a massive fan of, and I said that it would probably be a grower, turned out was a grower. And when the set list got released, I saw that I Found Her was on the set list, and ever since then I was like, right, I've got to start properly listening to it, because every time I would sort of skip it if it came up on shuffle, and looking back now, I'm disappointed that I shuffled it because it's such a good song now and I love it, and it definitely surprised me live on tour. It was just so good and probably one of my favourite songs now. Yeah, I don't know, I just sort of fell in love with it, and the rest is history, and I do sort of know the choreo to that song now, so yeah. Okay, so question number 9. No, 8. What did you think to the tribute to Caroline Flack? I have said all that needs to be said about this moment because it was stunning, and what I love about seeing it in arenas is everyone gets their like flashlights out, and when you're sort of on the lower sections you can sort of just like look around you and just see like lights. So seeing that and then thinking like what it must look like to Olly, because obviously he can just see the whole arena just lit up for that one little moment. So yeah, it must have been so special. But the thing that sort of really got me was before he started, he did like a blew a kiss to Caroline and looked up and said, "This is for you, Kaz," and just blew a kiss, and that really affected me. So yeah. Question number 9. Are you going to any of the summer tour dates? Yes, I am. I'm so excited, and definitely seeing it in Leeds has just made me even more excited to see him again and have the best time, especially since I have upgraded my tickets, because originally I'd surprised my mum with bronze tickets for Ollie and then looked at the not seating plan because it's all standing, but the sections are all like sectioned off. I don't know if that makes sense or not, with like barriers and stuff. So I had a look and I saw that silver, which is what I have for the vamps, is a lot closer. Obviously gold is the closest, but gold was sort of quite expensive, so I decided to not upgrade to gold. I said, look, I'm going to try and get silver, and on payday I did ring up and I did upgrade my tickets to silver, so we're now going to be closer, and I'm hoping and praying that I get barrier for silver section for Ollie and for the vamps, because I've decided I'm going to bring back one of my most iconic Olly Murs banners I took to York races. And yeah, because if you're not a fan of Olly Murs, you won't know about 2 of his backing singers called John and Darren, and them guys are absolute legends and I love them. And yeah, so I'm definitely dedicating a banner to them too because I just love them. I really do. So yeah, can't wait for that. Yeah, I'm just so excited to see him again and this tour because it is just incredible. Yeah, don't have much more to say. Question number 10. What are you planning on wearing to the summer tour? Now, this is the thing. I haven't actually decided on my outfit yet. I've got an idea of what I want to wear. The only thing is, it is weather dependent. Because I think I'm just going to go with like jeans, but like paper bag jeans. So they're like elasticated, so they'll be comfy. A like mesh crop top, but not mesh. It's like the like ones with like holes in, and it looks really comfy, probably from Shein. And then my like camouflage vest. It's sort of a vest, but it's like sort of like cargo material, and it's orange and it's so cute, and I haven't wore it in ages and I really want to wear it. And then probably either my black boots or my platform trainers because I just want to be comfy. And then depending on whether denim jacket or one of my teddy jackets, or maybe one of my puffer jacket. I just don't know. I am going to wear makeup, I've decided, but I'm not going to go like over the top with my makeup just because it's the Yorkshire Wildlife Park. So I might just wear like foundation, powder, bit of blusher and orange eyeshadow because obviously my outfit's orange based. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to wear. I think I've decided. So, and I might take my garland just for laughs. So yeah. Question number 11. Would you want him to do the same set list or add more songs to this one? So when I saw him back in 2017, I went to see him in Leeds for the 24 Hours tour, and then I saw him for the summer shows in York and Scarborough. And for the summer shows he did back then, he had kept the same set list, but he'd also added in some extra songs. So I am sort of hoping he does add in a few extra ones, or maybe takes out Kiss Me or Dear Darling. I've not got anything against them songs. I just feel Kiss Me's not really ever been my favourite. I don't know why. I'm not a huge fan of the song. I don't mind it, but I'd rather have others. And Dear Darling, I love what Olly does with it. I love like how he slows it down, dedicates it to people he's lost, and like it's a real relatable song. But I've just heard it quite a lot now, and one of my favourite songs from the Marry Me album is Let Me Just Say, and it's so cute and stunning, and I need to hear it live. So if that gets added to the summer tour set list, I will be so happy but also so emotional. So yeah, I just hope he keeps in the medley and We Found Love, because beautiful, both of them beautiful, and I really want my mum to see the medley because yeah, it's just iconic. Question number 12. What was your favourite stage outfit that he wore? I really liked the white suit, really liked that, and the outfit he wore, I believe, during the medley, it was like all black, so yeah, just very simple. That's what I love about Olly. His stage outfits are never too much, they're very simple. He always looks incredible, always, because he goes to the gym a lot before touring, and yeah, so outfits on this tour are just everything, so yeah, love them. Question number 13, we're nearly there. I've technically only got two more questions, this one and the last one. So, question number 13. What are you looking forward to most about the Doncaster show, having been to see him already this year? Just the set list. I actually adore the set list, and just see if anything has changed. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, there's just so much to look forward to, and obviously, with it being all standing as well, I won't have anyone tell me to sit down, so like, I can stand up whenever I want. So, yeah, it's great. So I'm excited. And obviously, like, being closer, because the silver section is closer than the section I had before. So yeah, hoping and praying and manifesting that I get barrier, because I need it in my life. Okay, yeah, I'm excited, and Olly does know I'm going Doncaster, so yeah. And then finally, last question, what is my favourite song from the Marry Me album? Now, this song has just been iconic. You're probably expecting me to say one, but with the Marry Me album, depending what mood I'm in, my favourite song changes, but one song that has stayed pretty much near the top the whole time ever since the album got released, and ever since hearing it live. Like, this song live is just everything that I needed and more. Like, and I am talking about Best Night of my life, your life. Best Night of your life. I think it's Best Night of your life. Yeah, I want to say it is. I'm just going to double check because I want to get the name of the song right. It is, yeah, Best Night of Your Life. I was right first. But this song, like, recorded, is just everything. But live, I loved hearing this song live. It's just so iconic, so amazing, and hands down my favourite song. Yeah. Like, the album itself is just incredible anyway, for different reasons, and my album reaction is one of my favourite videos I've ever done. But it's just so good, and it did get to number 1, and it was well deserved. But yeah, anyway, that was my video for today. And I will, as I said, link the description to the vlog so you can all check it out if you want to. But I also want to say a huge thank you to anyone who's checked it out already, because before now I'd never vlogged seeing Olly Murs in concert, and I don't actually think I will be vlogging Olly at Yorkshire Wildlife Park. I might not, I just don't know yet. But I'm sure if I make a decision, then I'll let you all know. I'll do like an update. But yeah, I just hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Turn on the bell and you will be notified every time I upload a new video. But for now, this is Redhead Boo signing off. Bye!